Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And as always, welcome to my cross-watchers. Cross-watcher, you could be dealing with a Cancer, and the message could be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you guys are wanting to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you'll always get an email notification. Oh, hello. Every time my availability does open up. And as always, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways that you have supported the channel. And let's dive in. There you are. You had that last week. I know it because I said something really stupid like the hermit crab. So, yeah, I know you got that recently. Hermit card, huh? Okay, I feel like in general, okay, here's the Hierophant too. Taurus and Virgo. Could be in the mix somehow, but doesn't have to be. What are these that jumped out? Huh. Those just jumped out. I wouldn't normally, but I'm gonna. You have a lot of cards. So let me jump in because I feel like this is gonna take a while. So we have the empty room. It looks like archetypally, there might be space opening up around you in general. Like you could be starting with something from scratch. It could be a project. Like this could be metaphorical or literal. You either have like empty space or you're starting from scratch on something and filling things up, okay? We also have the eternal child and oh, I have so many thoughts about that. Okay, and then the sword is in the middle. I haven't seen the sword in quite a while. So it looks like interesting how this is playing out. Over this next week, I get this sense that there's been someone like pretty serious, you know what I mean? Like in your environment. And I feel as though this next week you'll be feeling a lot more playful, you know, childlike, kind of like you just laugh things off and someone is taking it very serious. I'm kind of getting that with the sword. It's like you are a little bit more playful or fun and just like lighthearted about things and situations. Someone else is like really intense or really like strict or harsh about things, like putting down the sword in some way, maybe trying to like limit your abilities to do certain things. So let me see what that is about. So on the side here, because these are the main two that popped out, yeah, I keep getting this whole thing about you might be kind of like keeping something to yourself. You're kind of like keeping this childlike part of you to yourself, because I feel like there's this by the book, maybe even religious. The Hierophant can be religious, but this is like a very traditional person, like this is what needs to be done, blah 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 blah. So I don't know who that is in your experience, but it's kind of cracking me up because it feels like very different from you in some way. So let's dive in, okay? Yeah, I feel like in the midst of things, because we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what do I want to say about that? Well, things are about to take an interesting turn with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, something is about to shift in this dynamic. And I think it's also because, maybe it's because archetypally you might, oh, that's what it is. You know what's interesting? I feel as though you might be bringing something back from your childhood. This is legit, okay? Like, for example, one thing that has always blown my mind is when I was a kid, look, the Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom. That's hilarious. When I was a kid, I used to talk to my voice recorder all the time and like do pretend interviews and like play pretend stuff. And sometimes I'm like, that's so weird that I ended up doing that like into my adulthood. I just find that really funny. Yeah, it looks like 4 of Wands and 2 of Wands. You could be moving home. Some of you guys might be looking outward for a different living location, or you're either leaving a marriage or you're leaving possibly some sort of commitment. There's something about the stability that you're expanding, like planning and going bigger. Interesting. And in some way it's involving a partnership. Let me keep pulling cards because I'm sure there's more. It looks positive. Honestly, like, it just feels like there's like a little bit of a party pooper in the mix here. We have the Page of Cups. There you are. That's actually hilarious because the Page of Cups is a little bit more youthful. What's this? Queen of Pentacles. That's literally the earth sign. Wow, this is like so hilarious. Okay, there could be someone that's like in charge of money, or there's something about money that you're thinking about right now, and stability. Let's see. Okay, jumping out over here. Yeah, okay. In the past position, there was some type of communication that caused a freaking tower moment, okay? And I feel like it's because, yeah, there could have been some harsh words back and forth with that combination. This was like some type of unexpected communication that was like, whoa, it really threw off the dynamic here in some way. So let me dive in here. I'm feeling a little bit like scattered. I feel like it's because of that energy. Like I'm trying to just chill out here. Okay, there's that Knight of Pentacles. And there's the Hermit again. So the cards are pretty much just like repeating themselves. Okay. Yeah, you have a lot of cards popping out. Okay. I'm going to be honest here. It feels as though there's some type of person that you're connected to or you're thinking about in some way, and it's in a monetary way. You could be thinking about going to home or going to a reunion or connecting in some way. Like there's something just here about you're making plans about your home. 4 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, making plans, looking out. Like it's a lot of big decisions that you have to make right now, because I feel like there was a tower moment recently and now you feel like you need to make some preparations or something, but you might be feeling a little bit emotionally, like it could be adventurous, but I also feel like there's going to be some work or effort that's involved. Like it could be that whatever reason this is, it's like you're gonna have to expand in this energy right here, from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. And it's more of a monetary way. So to me, it feels like there's been someone that has been providing some type of financial stability. And that's about to shift and change. Like you might be going on your own, you might be going rogue. But it looks like you'll be kind of having to push forward, or it'll, like I said, take some type of effort because you might be doing something on your own. There's a lot of like single cards in here. We did have the Lovers at the top, but I feel like that's a person that if it feels like you're starting to put some boundaries up with a particular connection because you're feeling like maybe the boundaries got blurred. And because I wonder if with the Death card and the Tower, that someone might have had different expectations, or that's starting to, that I just keep hearing the line is blurred, between the boundaries of like friendship or family or coworker. It's like it didn't mean to get there. This was a kind of like an accidental tower. It was like this just happened, and now it's a little bit challenging to recover from this. So there's like all these energies that are kind of pushing you forward, maybe in a different direction. That's what it feels like with the Wheel of Fortune. So right now, it feels like that Death card. There's something coming to an end there. There's the King of Cups down at the bottom. We have the 5 of Cups. I feel like there's a bit of regret. This regret is the Tower moment. Someone here is regretting this. maybe things they said, because it's like now it's out, you know, like now it can't really be taken back. And then in the mind, we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, you could be feeling like a little bit here and there, maybe stuck, or like you can't really grow or expand where you are. You're like, I can't really do more than this right now. So you're looking for destruction, renewal, okay? And interestingly, with the Hermit, it might also be that something inside of you is kind of like calling you to come within, because you might have gotten outside of yourself by maybe some type of like relying on someone financially in some way, shape, or form. And it kind of kept pulling you away and pulling you away more and more, because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles character, whoever that was, they were like looking for connection, or it's like I said, these lines, I keep getting lines were blurred, but the message is really similar all across the board. There you are, having to make a decision about pretty much where you want to start fresh. Yeah, this does feel like a fresh start, because you want to move away from the chaos. You're like, I don't want any more tower moments, because this tower moment, it could be making things a little bit uncomfortable. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There was something said here, and now it feels like, whoa, things are a little bit saucy. Yeah, with this King of Cups being down here in the fear position, it feels like you're like more emotionally sensitive now in a situation. It's like every little thing now you're looking at and you're picking it up, and you're like just like watching everyone and everything because of this. Like, and don't do that to yourself. You'll go crazy, because this Hermit card is talking about that you need to find a way to go within and feel what feels best to you, because every time you go outside of yourself in some way, you'll have a tower moment come back at you every single time. And it could be someone here, this Knight of Swords. I do get like this emotional sensitivity. Yeah, look at that Page of Pentacles. There's going to be a new offer that comes in, like a new thing, or this could be you, because the Six of Swords, it looks like for a little bit you're gonna have to juggle some things with that Two of Pentacles. That could be that you're, for some of you, for example, if you're packing, like you'll just have to pack things together and then figure out logistics, and then you're in the movement mode, and then boom, you land in a new place. This is a pretty clear-cut message. Also, I'm gonna tell you, with the Eternal Child, this obviously too is something connected to your past or your childhood. Like, this could have been a programmed thing. If you came across these tower moments, like a lot of the times they're chemically programmed within you. So if you can take a little bit of notice and kind of calm yourself, you know, the Hermit card is a lot of stillness, reflection, and watching what comes up for you in the moment, because that Eternal Child is pretty much showing you that you could be playing something similar out from childhood, like a chemical thing. You could be experiencing something like that was similar to your childhood, okay? Emotions and everything. And you want to change the cycle. And the way that you have to do that is to kind of stay aware in hermit mode and just observe, because when you have an emotional reaction, it's going to cause you to continue this pattern. You won't ever like really move forward. So this is kind of saying, don't say things you regret. Try to stay as conscious as possible, because you might have like, I don't know, I just get here that something could have been said here and you would regret it. So keep that in mind. Let's grab the door. Let's see. Oh man, who got this? Virgo or door opening? Here we have the Sacred Lotus. Well, whether you like it, you are expanding more than ever. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Just FYI, I keep getting this, like, whether you like it or not, you're expanding, I think, past a situation, and it's like, yeah, I think it's good to stay in the Eternal Child, but this also could come up as like a running from responsibilities, or that's not for all of you, please don't shoot the messenger, but just like there's a lot of commitment here, like staying in it and working through things with the Queen, the Knight of Pentacles, and finishing things, like getting things done, the material things that you want to accomplish for yourself, your goals. Sit down and start doing them and working on them, because it's like kind of, this is now, it's time. Okay, so Cancer, I'm gonna dive into the extended. We'll see whatever wants to come out. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free, go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you over there. But Cancer, if this is where we leave things, sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.